What's up, guys? Welcome to a video. Today we're reviewing Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This film came out yesterday and was directed by Peyton Reed and stars Paul Rudd, Catherine Newton, and Evangeline Lilly. Now, before we start, with the like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know for a video, and let's just start. So let's just start talking about the good. So before I talk about the good, I just want to say that this is the first non-woke MCU film since Spider-Man: No Way Home, and I'm very, very happy about that because the previous woke MCU films were not great. I did not like them at all. But Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, well, I'll get to my thoughts a bit later, but it is the first non-woke MCU film in a very long time, so I was very, very happy about that. Let's start off with talking about the good. So all the actors and actors in this film are fantastic. I thought every single character was very, very interesting, very entertaining, and every actor portrayed them perfectly. The opening sequence, I thought it was great. It's basically Janet Van Dyne, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, who is stuck in the quantum realm. And you just see her wandering around the quantum realm, and you see different wacky and weird things in there. And I thought it was a great opening sequence. The cinematography, which includes shots, cameras, lighting, is fantastic. The quantum realm looks phenomenal. This is by far Peyton Reed's best directed Ant-Man film and best directed film in the MCU, and it shows in this film. The first of the film I thought was good. It sets up the story well. It is very fast paced, which I'll get to the pacing later, but this film cuts to the chase immediately. And right after the first about 15 minutes, it goes straight into the quantum realm, and you're in the quantum realm for basically the entire time. The relationship between Janet and Hank, played by Michael Douglas, is great. I really enjoy the relationship in this film because they are, of course, together, and I really enjoyed that aspect of the film. The relationship between Scott and Hope, played by Evangeline Lilly, is great. They really fleshed out the relationship here, and I thought it was a great decision by the director. There's also a great relationship between Scott and Cassie, who is his daughter, played by Catherine Newton, who is great in the film. I thought Catherine Newton was great. She played Cassie in a way that made sense for her character. The quantum realm. Now, the quantum realm, the creatures are very unique, and the design of the quantum realm is fantastic. Peyton Reed definitely upped his directing style and his form in this film because this is by far, like I said before, the best looking Ant-Man film yet. Kang, played by Jonathan Majors, is phenomenal. He is easily one of the best villains in the MCU as a whole. He's very persuasive and terrifying. He murders hundreds of people in the film, and just no one could play Kang like Jonathan Majors. He is such a talented actor, and there is only one person who needs to play as him. He was fantastic in the film, and I cannot wait to see what Kang does in Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers Kang Dynasty. The second half of the film, I thought it was good. It has well-paced sequences in that second act because the pacing is very fast. This is a very fast-paced film, and it works to the film's advantage because this is only, I believe this is 2 hours and 5 minutes, somewhere around there. And this is definitely the fastest, I would say fastest paced of the Ant-Man films because once you get going, it's a fun ride, and I thought the pacing was very well done. The cameo. Now, there is a cameo by Lord Krylar, played by Bill Murray, and it's great. He is given a decent amount of screen time, more screen time than I would have thought Bill Murray would have had in this film. And his ties to Janet, I thought was funny and very, very comedic in the film. And I thought his character was overall very fun. The reveal that MODOK is played by Corey Stoll, who is actually Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man, the villain Ant-Man, and he's helping out Kang. I thought that was a good reveal. I really enjoyed that they didn't take MODOK straight from the comics in terms of his story and his background. I haven't read the comics, but I'm pretty sure that he does not have any ties to Yellow Jacket. But I thought it worked for Kang, played by Jonathan Majors, like I said, is phenomenal. He is easily the best part of this entire film. Right when you see Kang, it's just destruction and mayhem from that point all the way to the end of the film. And I cannot wait to see, like I said, about what he does in the future. There are also many hilarious sequences, mainly with Scott Lang, played by Ant-Man. Scott Lang, Paul Rudd is fantastic in this film, like I said earlier, but he is very, very funny. The third act of the film, I thought it was awesome. The epic battle between Kang and his army versus Ant-Man and his family and the civilians of those different worlds is fantastic. I really, really enjoyed the cinematography, and the look of that sequence was very, very well done. There's also a fantastic scene where it's Ant-Man versus Kang. It's very, very creative and very entertaining. It reminded me sort of Doctor Strange, kind of, um, with all these multiple Ant-Men in that sequence. It was very, very well done. Um, and the post-credit sequence, I thought it was awesome. Loki and Mobius, they see Kang, who is an alternate version of that character, and there are multiple alternate versions of Kang that appear on screen at the same time. That post-credit scene is awesome. One of the best post-credit scenes that I've seen in a long time. And that's all the good that I have. Now to move on to the bad. So MODOK, the CGI is terrible, but it is very, very funny. And in my opinion, I think that it works in some instances, and in others it doesn't. When they're going for more serious tones, I think the whole look of MODOK does not work. But when they're going for the comedy, it is very, very funny, and I thought MODOK fit perfectly with the comedic aspect of the film. That's about it. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a great kickoff for Phase 5. It is better than the most recent MCU films, and it is worth seeing in IMAX 3D, and I highly recommend it. And I'm going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania an A-. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like button, subscribe to the post notification post so you know for a video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.